Previously on the barndominium build, we installed some stair treads, and I dealt with a very demanding contractor. It's a good thing he's cute.
Stair.
You're a very demanding contractor. Okay.
I can't get him myself.
Things also got a little bit more comfortable around here. And in case you're new, before we jump into this week's video, here's a quick introduction of who we are. Hi there, we're Matt and Stacy. We recently bought an off-grid property in beautiful West Virginia. We've been busy making this property our own little slice of paradise, adding in a few modern conveniences, having fun learning all of the construction trades, and converting a pole barn into our future home. This channel is about my passion for painting with a torch and wax, and about our passion for adventure and taking risks. Consider subscribing and join this creative community. And don't forget, hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the video.
Good morning. Welcome to another barndominium video. This door behind me and another door, which I will show you, is our projects for today, along with some trim. This is the other door behind all of these tools here. And that first door is going up there, closing off the storage area that we built a few videos back. And then if you look past the elliptical here, which needs moved, the second door is going there, closing off the workshop area, coming into the house. So I think first things first, move the elliptical, then carry that door up the stairs. Or maybe really first thing first is get this guy off the couch. In our previous video, we moved the couch in, and it is quite nice to have in here, but also a great place to take a nap after breakfast.
I promised you we wouldn't get any more work done.
This is true.
All right, I have rallied the troops, and this is the first large item that we'll be carrying up these stairs. So this will be a test to see how it's going to be carrying up furniture here in the future.
All right, the door is successfully carried up. It looks like it's gonna fit. So that is the next step. And we're probably gonna turn on our noisy fan since we have no air circulation up here yet. So you're gonna get voiceover Stacy for the rest of this portion of the video. One door is installed, not painted, but installed at least. And let me just show you how precise we are. Whoo-wee. It works. I think you can hear me, but if you see this plywood right here, that's why we were cutting the plywood. It's shims, and we needed it on both sides this blue one, you can, it's obvious there. But I have no idea why they tell you to roughen the door so much bigger than the actual door. I get that you want like some wiggle room as you're installing the door. You don't want it to be like super tight in case it is unlevel. Sorry, that's my phone. But it's, you know, we're almost, what is that, 3/4 inch plywood, 1/2 inch plywood by 1 inch. That's a lot to shim. So, at any rate, just thought I'd show you why we were cutting plywood.
Check.
Door number 2 is going in.
Oh, hello.
We think.
I don't think that's how to do it. This one's a little heavier. It's very solid core. The other one was solid core, but something's different.
Yeah, this
I think
one's
it's
very
exterior
heavy.
door. I think we got an exterior door.
I think you're
This is
right.
probably more, maybe steel, I don't know.
Yeah. It's not steel, but any rate.
Definitely heavier.
Yeah. Door number 2. Attempting to put in.
So pretty.
Okay, door number 2 is installed down there. And we're moving on to the trim up here.
Second floor right.
So when we cut these and paint them, we don't get the 2 floors mixed up and all the pieces mixed up. They're in theory similar sizes, but not exactly the same size. So just, you know, trying to help us out later. Alright, trim is cut. And 2 doors are taken back off of the hinges, uninstalled again. And we have the painting station set up here. So, up next, painting.
All right, first coat of paint is done on these doors and trim, and we're going to move on to spackling the holes while the paint dries. And now we're moving back onto the second coat of paint, letting the spackle dry. And by the looks of things, I think we're going to need a second coat of spackle as well, as it has kind of really sunk into these holes.
It's a slow-mo video.
Hey, why am I always screwing around? Get some work done.
Also, Matt just wants to know how come these screws are so short?
Yeah, who puts like 3/4 inch screws into a really heavy door? And then
Is that normal, guys? All you door folk people out there, let us know.
How many door folk people do you have?
And on that note, we are going to call it for the evening. It has started to rain, so we're going to enjoy some spinach artichoke pizza and probably pick you guys back up in the morning. See you then.
Good morning. Day 3 of these doors and trim. I think we've got about 3 coats on 2 of the doors on one side of 2 of the doors, and 3 coats of trim on the 3 coats of paint rather on the trim. So the plan today is to get them up and installed, and then we'll probably paint the other side of the doors once they're hanging and in place. So that's today's plan. And like with most projects, I don't think we planned on 3 days of this, but you have to let the paint dry in between all of these coats. So it took a bit longer than expected, but anyways, let's get to hanging some doors. Change of plans. We are painting this door down here. Gonna flip it around and paint it before we hang it, because I think it'll be easier to see painting it down here flat than when it's upright. So that's the plan. At least one door is hung though, so one is done. Kind of done.
All right, while I paint this door, Matt is going to start installing all of the trim. And thank goodness for this little stud finder that we have, because it has come in handy several times during this build. We're just trying to make sure that some of these nails get into the studs so that the trim stays, first of all, on the drywall, and then second of all, nice and straight. And now we're switching roles just a bit. Matt's going to take over painting, and we've decided that this 2x6, 2x8, I think it is, I'm not exactly sure. At any rate, we're going to paint it gray so it matches the rest of the walls and doesn't stand out as much on this metal garage area. And so he's going to paint that, and I'm going to fill in some of the trim holes that he has, of course, created installing the trim.
number 2 is installed. Really like the choice of our blue color. We still need a door handle, but we're working on that. Alright, it has been a few days since I picked up the camera, and I'm picking you back up in front of this blue door because we ordered the hardware and it is finally come in. So we're going to be installing that this afternoon. And we got black handles to match the hardware in the kitchen. Do we not need those?
I think we can figure it out.
All right. Doesn't quite fit. Gotta notch it out. Just the teeny tiny little corners need notched. Not even that much, hopefully. Just don't ruin my paint job, man.
Yep. Here, you do it.
Ooh-wee. Pretty, pretty. What the heck? It's because it goes the other way.
Oh, yeah. No, that's better.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Try this way.
Oh, that's even better. Yeah, that'll work beautifully.
Real question is, why doesn't it actually fit together? I think I'm just missing the lining it up or something.
It's a mystery.
And stay out.
I'll lock you out. Hey.
Try it. I'll work the key.
Okay.
I can't get in.
We have a door handle and a door.
And 12 keys that comes with it. Who sends 12 keys? That's awesome. But
They don't want us to get locked out, apparently.
well, I'm going to keep them all on one chain.
Okay. We're also switching out this door handle to match, and then it's going to get moved upstairs to the storage area. Alright, handle is switched out here. Now, I know it doesn't look best on the brown door, the black, but eventually we're going to paint this inside of the door and the outside of the door probably next spring. Not anytime soon, but it'll look better then. But this way, this is the same key as the blue door around here without making you too dizzy. Be that same key, and then we only have to carry one key to get in and out.
Lego builders only. Can you get me a drink? I'm hungry. Can I get a snack?
Goodness gracious. Maybe we don't need doors. At any rate, this handle is now installed on the storage door, so yay! Alright all, this is where we're going to leave you for this one. Standing in front of our lovely blue door. And hope you enjoyed coming along, seeing behind the scenes of installing doors and the trim. Just one step closer here in the barndominium. At any rate, if you did like coming along, give it a thumbs up. I truly, truly do appreciate it, and it really does help me out. If you're not subscribed, consider doing so. Thanks so much for following along. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.